Hello students, how are you? This is a continuation of the second part of Excel, and I hope you had cleared your doubts in the first part. So in this part we are going to see what are the errors we encounter in Excel sheets. Be it be symbolic error, or it can be a reference error, or it's an formula error. There are a lot of errors we'll see here in this Excel sheets. So I have made a list of all the errors what we are going to encounter in Excel. So as you can see, I have made a chart with some of the errors, most commonly used errors in Excel, and what it is means and how it is originated. So the first and foremost is the value error. Next is name error. After that it is the hashtag error. After that division by zero error. It's an arithmetic error. Then your reference error. Then comes the null error, and after that not applicable error, and finally the num error. So we are going to see all these errors one by one. So first I'll start with this error, which is your hashtag error. Now this error, so let us open an Excel sheet, and here I'm going to type some numbers in the first column. So let's say the first number is 7500, comma 000. Okay, so it's 75 lakhs, and in the next row you will see, and then I have given another value which is something big, and this error will be this number. Okay, so as you can see, I have given three variety of numbers here. One is the biggest among it, and it is auto filling the cell. Now if I'm trying to squeeze the cell, you will see here these two cells are not able to adjust itself, and it is giving hashtag. Why this error is originated? Because it is not able to adjust with the cell width. Okay, so in order to rectify this, we have to just increase the size of the cell, and automatically the value within the cell will be auto adjusted. If we squeeze it again, you will see again the hashtag error has originated. So this is the first type of error, which is called the hashtag error. Next, coming to the next type of errors, we will see the name error. Now what is the name error? As the error specifies, there is something wrong with the name of the cell or the formula. So similarly here also, if we suppose we are using in column A some values, okay, 798, some random values I am giving, 6998 and 6978. Okay, now when I'll try to sum it up or total in the seventh row, what should be my formula? It should be sum, then I will select the entire cell ranging from first to last, and I will close the round bracket. Right, if I press enter, I'll get the result as this. Now if I am not giving the function name correctly, suppose in place of sum I am writing SOM, some spelling mistakes I have made or I have omitted something, then I press enter, you see a name error has appeared. Now this error comes when there is any error regarding the name of the function. So the quickest way of rectifying is just give the correct name here, and you will get the correct answer. Okay, so this is another form of error, which is the name error. Now we'll see the value errors. Now what is the value error? Value error means it will give some illogical values to the error which it to a cell if it's not able to identify the exact value of that cell. For instance, let us take some values here. Okay, and here suppose I am taking a text value. Okay, now as you can see, from third to sixth row I have used some numbers, whereas in the seventh row or seventh row I am using a text. Now if I'm going to find the total of this all cells, what I'll write? Sum. Then I will select the range of cells from here till here and I'll finish it. Now let's see what's the result. Now the result is coming as, it is the result excluding this type of this cell. It's not including the seventh row. Okay, so it is actually leading us to a value error. Okay, because it's not able to get the exact value of this particular cell. That's why this result has been given. So we can see here the values are exactly, it's taken from the third row, fourth row, fifth row and sixth row, and total has been done. The seventh row it has kept. Okay, so this is actually the value error. Or you can, if you want to see the error how it's coming, whether it's going the value error or not, you just give here equal to sign and individually using a formula you enter each cell. So I will give as A3 plus A4 plus A5 plus A6 plus A7. Okay, if I press enter, you see the exact error has been highlighted here because we are not using here function and we are using individual cell reference to add or submit the column way. So that's why it is showing the value error very clearly. Okay, and if you are using the functions, it won't show the throw the error, but it will calculate the sum leaving this particular cell which its value it cannot identify. Okay, so this is your value error. So coming back to our list, so we have finished with the value error, we have seen the name error, and we have seen the hashtag error. So these three errors we have completed. Next we will see the division error, reference error, null error, not applicable error and num error. That's all for now. I'm signing off. Thank you. If you have any doubt, please feel free to post in the comment box and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. The second part of the Excel sheet, some more uh, error handling we'll see. So what are the remaining error handling? So in the previous video I've already spoken of three types of error: the name, value and the width error. Okay, cell width error. So today we are going to see some more errors what can occur in Excel. It can be null error, reference error, namespace error, not applicable and reference error. So we are going to cover this 5 errors today: divisions by zero error, reference error, null error, not applicable error and num error. So let's start. So this is an Excel sheet I'm opening. Okay, so as I've already done some of the table in the earlier versions, so let's take a new fresh sheet so that I can show it here. Now what is divide by zero error? This error occurs when there is no value in the cell and it is divisible by, so basically it is an arithmetic error. So let's take, suppose I'm taking some values in this cell. Okay, so like this I'm taking. Okay, now when I'm doing zero of this, okay, Now in this cell, suppose I am taking the division as A3 divided by A4. Let's check what happens. You can see here one error has appeared, that is divisible error. Okay, divide by 0 error. As in mathematics we know it's an undefined error. Okay, so similarly here also the wrong cell reference will result in division error. So this is one of the error which you can rectify by changing the giving a value on that particular cell, and you can see the result will be given. So next type of error we will see as the null error. Let's check the null error. Now suppose I'm giving some numbers, okay, in the first column. Okay, so these are some numbers I'm giving. Okay, now if I'm giving a formula to do the sum of all these numbers, suppose in the formula I'm giving a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus a4. Instead of a4 I'm just giving a4. Okay, so here you can see I have mistakenly not given an operator, that is the plus sign. Now let's see what is happening. Now see, it is giving me a formula error. Okay, so actually here what is happening, I'm giving a wrong formula, that's why it is taking like this. Okay, now you can see when I have given a space here, you see it is missing a operator, and in place of that a space bar has been given, a space has been given, so it is throwing a null error. That means there is no value returned from this particular cell. Okay, A4. So this particular cell is not returning any value. Okay, so it is a null error. So how to rectify this type of error? You just give an operator here and you can get the result directly. Next, let us see some reference error. Okay, what is reference error? Now I'm giving two columns. For this I require two columns, and you can see in this third column, if I do the addition of these first two columns, A1 plus B1, which will result in adding the two columns, A column and B column. Okay, now this is one, the sum of these two values, right? Now what happens if I mistakenly delete this particular column? Okay, I'm deleting this particular column. Now what will happen? See, there is a reference error. So this error occurs if it's a wrong reference and which is leading to a calculations which is not having that particular column doesn't exist only. So this type of error appears if there is a wrong reference. Okay, that's why it is not able to get the formula. The addition is not happening here because the B column is missing. Okay, so that's why this reference appears, this reference error. So how to rectify this? You have to use Control Z. You can do, if you have mistakenly deleted that particular column, you can use Control Z, which is an undo button, and you can see automatically the result has appeared. So now it's getting a proper reference and it is adding the values in the third column. Correct? So this is about reference error. Okay, so basically these are the all errors what we can encounter in an Excel sheet. Okay, so we have seen these errors, and num error is actually basically an error which occurs if there is a wrong number. Okay, if I'm giving suppose this number and I'm giving some number here, in place of number I'm giving a comma and some other number I'm giving. Okay, just okay, so we are entering a different number here. Now let's check the formula. So I'm giving a formula A1 plus B1. Now you can see here the first column is getting the result. When I'm dragging for the rest of the cell, you see it is giving me throwing me a value error. Why? Because there is no particular value in this particular cell. Okay, now if I give A here in place of it, now if I'm dragging it, see it's throwing a value error. So basically if you are giving a wrong number in the formula, or now suppose in place of 1b I'm giving 1b. Okay, 1b. So you can see here I have given a wrong reference, cell reference, which is resulting in the error. So that type of error is coming under the num error. So by now you are clear that these are the basic errors which can appear in Excel. Okay, so this is all about error handling. So the best way is to see an error by using Control G. You go to special and here you just click on the formula, and under formula you just check the error checklist. So you can catch all the errors what is happening in your cell, and it will show you a probable help as in what error it has encountered. That's all for now. Thank you. This is all about error handlings. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you and have a nice day.